Hey there, Golden Hawks football fans, and welcome to another weekly coaches update. I'm Dan Paulshuck alongside head coach Michael Faulds and running back Tayshaun Jackson. After another victory for the Golden Hawks in week number 3 to remain undefeated on the season and tied for first in the U Sports top 10 rankings with the Laval Rougier. And coach, looking at the matchup against the Queens Gales, you knew it was going to be a tough one, but having gone through the 4 quarters, coming away with the victory, what were some of the turning points in this one for you?
Yeah, it was a super exciting game because we knew it was going to be their frosh game, and it was an electric atmosphere with 10,000 fans there. And some of the turning points, obviously, we played well offensively, defensively, and special teams, but the Paul Legale pick six there in the second half, and then Tayshaun's big return in the fourth quarter. You always hope to play good football and score points, but usually you're manufacturing points by rushing or receiving touchdowns. Anytime you can get a touchdown defensively or on special teams, that's backbreaking for the other team.
Paul Legale's first career OUA interception going for a pick six, like coach was just saying, pretty impressive stuff. And impressive stuff from you as well, doing what we've become accustomed to seeing you do, a 98-yard punt return for another touchdown. Just take us through, put us in your shoes a little bit. When you catch that ball, what are you thinking as you're just about to jet downfield?
Like when I caught the ball, well, it bounced a few times before I was able to secure it. But when I see my team running down and they're blocking, I just try to be patient and let the setup from Coach Daly and Coach Mike Robichaud for our special teams. They're great coaches, and I let them set it all up for me. And I just be patient, and once I see the hole, I just got to turn on the jets, make a few guys miss, and go down there and get a score.
You definitely do that with regularity. And coach, you've talked about it. We've become accustomed to Tayshaun's story out of Windsor, really unrecruited. But the fact that you have this dynamic element as a returner and now as a running back, what can you say about what he contributes to the game plan?
Yeah, it's just special. Anytime the ball's in his hands, you're waiting for something to happen. And, teams have done a great job trying to avoid kicking it to Tayshaun. So we've seen in the first 3 weeks a lot of what we called errant punts that go out of bounds, that are erratic. And that's because of his effect on the game. Then you've also seen they're kicking away from him. So in this particular return, they tried to kick away from Tayshaun, and that's why it rolled on the ground for a little bit. So we're yelling through the headset, just saying, Tayshaun, just get on the ball, hoping he could just secure it. Well, not only did he get on it, but then in jitterbug electric fashion, he's making everyone miss. And we thought he was kind of lost in the pile from the sideline. We thought, okay, a great 10 to 12 yard gain. But then when he popped free, we were just kind of laughing in the headset saying like, oh my gosh, like you think you've seen it all as a coach, but with Tayshaun, every opportunity is special.
I heard coaches use that word electric. It's become a common nickname for you ever since you were, I think, christened with it by longtime PA announcer Chris Povey. First of all, do you like that nickname? Does it suit you?
Yeah, I do like that nickname. I've never really had a nickname before, growing up, but hearing it on like the announcers saying it, it's pretty cool to have a nickname now.
Now, it's the second off season in a row where you stayed away from home, and it's not a short drive to home. It's 3 hours away from Windsor. Why do you take that accountability to stay here in Waterloo and train in the off season now for 2 seasons in a row?
Well, I just bought into the program. Everything that they built here, I want to be the best of what I can be and who I am as a person and as a player. I just love being here and being around the guys and just being better.
Now, Coach, I know you love probably hearing that, and you get that accountability from a lot of players, but to hear Tayshaun and see his work in action, too, what does that mean to you as part of the coaching staff and leading the coaching staff, seeing that kind of dedication?
Yeah, it's kind of a glimpse behind the scenes, right? Everyone sees those electric returns, but they don't realize the body of work that goes into it. So here's a young man whose whole family is a 3 hour drive away, and right from year one, he's made the decision to stay in town. And it's not only that he's in town, but he's at absolutely everything. So this summer, he did window washing from right when the sun came up until late afternoon. He was tired. He would make his way over to a team lift, a team run, a team throw around, and once again give 100% effort. So it's great to see when guys are rewarded with success on the field after seeing firsthand the body of work that goes into it.
And lastly, I just want to ask you, you had a veteran running back with Tanner Nelms in the backfield there to kind of groom you, bringing you along a little bit. You've got Quentin Scott now returning to the fold. How much have veteran guys like that been to your quick development?
Starting off with Tanner, like he was incredible for just learning from the moment I got here, just asking him questions and him giving me solid answers and giving me the input that I needed to, start last year as running the ball more than returning. And with Avery back, you've seen it. Like he's great. He had a great career here at Laurier, and he's another guy that I can go to ask questions about what did you see here and what's just going on throughout the game.
Right. Now, Coach, you've got another chance to go here undefeated or extended undefeated run with the Waterloo Warriors head-to-head this week in the Battle of Waterloo. Down at Warrior Field, a bit of a funky one where we're going to be hosting that as our home game. How would you size up this matchup?
Yeah, like I told the guys, there are a lot of similarities to last year, but I don't want our play to be similar. Last year at this time, we were 3-0 going into the Battle of Waterloo, and, this is a big game in this city, and it's a big game for Waterloo, and they played like that. And last year, I was disappointed with how we played and how we approached that game. So this year, we're humble. We're going into this game like we've done each and every week, whether it's Guelph, Windsor, or Queens, that we want to go 1-0 and that we want to ultimately improve. Whereas last year, I felt like that week we didn't improve. So I think the focus is going to be great this week. I'm excited to see our guys ramp it up and get excited to play another game. And like I said, we're going to go 1-0 and try to get to 4-0 on the year.
And I know Windsor kid doesn't necessarily know about the rivalry that always exists between Laurier and Waterloo, but 2 seasons in, or almost two full seasons in, have you bought in?
Yeah, I'm bought into the rivalry. Playing last year, you can just tell like the atmosphere is just built over time, and you just got to win that game, that Battle of Waterloo.
Well, if you're able to get down to Warrior Field, make sure to get your tickets because they will be limited for this Saturday's game. Kickoff at 1 p.m. just down the road on Columbia Avenue, and we'll be back here at University Stadium for our homecoming game. Next time the Purple and Gold will be on home turf on September the 27th. That'll be against the Toronto Varsity Blues. Again, tickets in short supply, so hit up tickets.laurierathletics.com and make sure to visit our website, laurierathletics.com, for all the latest Laurier football news, and like and subscribe our YouTube page for great chats with these two guys and some other football players from our coverage all season long. So for head coach Michael Faulds, for running back Tayshaun Jackson, I'm Dan Paulshuk. Go Hawks go.